Ever say they might kill you?
They threatened to kill my little girl, who, when I left, was still at the house.
A friend?
Huh?
What little girl?
My little girl, Alex. She's about 4 now.
You mean you had a child?
Yeah.
How old were you when you had that child?
11.
Billionaires, they're f***ing and eating kids. They're eating kids. They're eating kids. They're eating kids. How the f*** is nobody upset? They're eating children.
You gonna hate me for this one. Oh. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy.
Damn! This is one of the most disturbing photos that I've seen in the recent Epstein files, and we need to talk about it. So clearly this photo seems to show what looks like a young or teenager sitting in a circle of pigs in a barn. But the context behind this photo, we have no idea. We don't know if Epstein took this photo. We don't know if this was a photo that Epstein thought was...
Nicki Minaj was beefing with Jay-Z a few weeks and months before all of this happened. But there's someone that's in Roc Nation that Nicki Minaj focused on, and it's Desiree Perez. She's the CEO of Roc Nation, and she was arrested for drugs. President Trump pardoned Desiree Perez during his last administration. And what did Nicki Minaj go do? She went to go work with President Trump. President Trump has the most power in Roc Nation right now. They owe President Trump. Now she's untouchable. And now not only that, you can see that she got the gold card. Why the f was Nicki Minaj one of the most powerful black women in the world, but yet couldn't be an American citizen? That's the leverage they had over her head to keep her in fear. She was always a slave. This might be her first time in her life being free. And what she's doing with that freedom, she's exposing the truth.
People are saying Beyonce quietly left for Qatar to stay out of the spotlight after new allegations connected Jay-Z to the Epstein files began spreading online. For weeks now, Beyonce has reportedly been working nonstop to protect her public image as Jay-Z's name keeps coming up in uncomfortable conversations. Sources close to the situation claim she may finally be done trying to stand by him. This is not the first time divorce rumors have surfaced. When earlier stories linked Jay-Z to Diddy, reports suggested Beyonce was considering ending the marriage. However, she never followed through. This time feels different. Many believe she has reached a breaking point and is choosing herself over damage control. Adding fuel to the fire, several well-known figures, including Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent, have shared what they claim are disturbing receipts involving Jay-Z. These accusations go far beyond business politics and have shocked even longtime fans. While none of this has been proven in court, the rumors alone have been enough to set social media on edge. If you have been online lately, you already know the Epstein files have caused chaos. A long list of powerful names from politics and entertainment surfaced, but Jay-Z's name quickly became one of the most discussed. His name appeared alongside Pusha T's in a 2019 FBI crisis intake report, included in the DOJ's Epstein Files Transparency Act release. One caller claimed Jay-Z was present during a disturbing incident involving Harvey Weinstein in the mid-1990s. Many expected Jay-Z to release a statement or deny the claims through his team. Instead, reports suggest he left the country suddenly for an unknown location. Some people believe he feared legal trouble if he stayed in the United States much longer. Beyoncé was reportedly seen in the Middle East just days later, attempting to keep a low profile. This pattern is familiar. In 2024, when Diddy was arrested, both Beyoncé and Jay-Z traveled to Japan and stayed for months. Later, before Diddy's sentencing, they were seen in Qatar again. The difference now is clear. Beyoncé appears to be moving on alone. She is no longer trying to shield Jay-Z. Since the Epstein files surfaced, she has reportedly lost more than 10 million Instagram followers, and the number continues to drop. At this point, many feel she is doing what she must to protect her future.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are in trouble. The NFL has unfollowed Jay-Z, Apple Music and Rihanna have also unfollowed Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z are the most unfollowed IG account in the last 24 hours. Jay-Z being mentioned in those Epstein files was not good. And ever since that happened, these pictures have been circulating again. Jay-Z at 26 with an Aaliyah at 15, and Jay-Z at 27 with a Beyonce at 16.
Here's where the story takes a darker turn. Many people believe Beyonce had no idea what Jay-Z was involved in over the years. Some claim he influenced and guided her from a very young age, starting when she was just 16. An old video resurfaced where Beyoncé says Jay-Z taught her how to become a woman, which has raised serious concerns about manipulation before she turned 18.
You taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to be a friend. You've given me so much in life. And this is not enough. It's not enough I can give you. I just want you to be happy. And every year, I'm even more in love with you. And I want to spend every day of my life with you.
As mentioned earlier, Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent have both been openly criticizing Jay-Z since the Epstein files became public. What makes this situation even more intense is that their criticism did not start recently. Both artists had already been calling him out long before these documents surfaced, but things escalated once his name appeared in the news again. Nicki Minaj, in particular, shared several posts that shocked many people. In her tweets, she made serious accusations, calling Jay-Z disturbing names and claiming he was involved in dark practices. She posted an AI-generated image of him with a caption that referenced old lyrics, suggesting hidden meanings behind his words. Nicki went further by accusing him of being part of secret rituals and harming people brought in from other countries. Her language was aggressive, and her claims sparked strong reactions across social media. She later shared an old photo of Jay-Z standing next to Aaliyah when she was reportedly underage. Along with the image, she questioned his behavior and used hashtags that implied inappropriate conduct involving minors. 50 Cent also added to the controversy. He posted an AI image of Jay-Z and joked about his name appearing in the Epstein files, saying he planned to look deeper into the situation. Not long after, 50 Cent reposted lyrics from one of Jay-Z's older songs. The lyrics suggested a relationship with a much younger woman at a time when Jay-Z was nearly 30. Many people online were stunned by how openly these accusations were being shared.
50 Cent whacking Jay-Z.
Hope got a young girl, still not quite 21.
He recently posted a verse from Jay-Z rapping about dating young girls. Now, the song is called Young Girl / I Really Like You and is featured on Pharrell's debut solo album. In the caption of the post, 50 Cent said, "I know you're gonna say I'm a hater, but what do you have to say about what he's saying, fool? LOL, get your ASS down the street." Uploaded this with a photo of Jay-Z's face photoshopped on Alien vs. Prey character. Let's just get into a couple of the lyrics. He says, "Hope got a young girl, still not quite 21. Introduce themselves. Oh, you're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow."
You're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
And this song came out in 2006 on Pharrell's debut album, In My Mind. At the time, he's talking about dating a 19-year-old girl, and he's 36, turned 37 December 4th. What I found most interesting is he says the scenes that follow screams of horror, classic Stephen King novel. And according to a surface level search on Google, a lot of his novels centered around child trauma, addiction, the supernatural, and the battle between good and evil. Key themes and subjects in his work include coming of age / loss of innocence. Back to the lyrics, because after he referenced the Stephen King novels, he says, "Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hove don't bite. Hove been through it, I might mold your life. Like Janet, take control of your life."
Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hove don't bite. Hoping through it, I might mold your life.
You don't gotta read in between the lines to figure out what he is talking about. He's talking about taking somebody, showing them his influence, and pretty much, honey, y'all can fill in the blank. You know, people who are going to be screaming that he is talking about a person that is legal. Sheer fact that he was talking about dating somebody 17.
Going back to the divorce rumors, this is not the first time people have talked about Beyoncé possibly leaving Jay-Z. However, many believe this time is different and that the decision may finally be real. During the period when stories about Diddy were making headlines, a well-known gossip YouTuber, Storm Monroe, shared information he claimed came from someone close to Beyoncé. According to him, she knew serious trouble was coming and started preparing early. Storm suggested that Beyoncé began releasing product after product because she wanted to secure her finances before everything fell apart. Around that time, she launched her Ivy Park clothing line with Adidas. Later, reports surfaced saying the brand was dropped due to poor sales. After that setback, she quickly returned to music and released Renaissance, followed by a massive world tour. Once the tour ended, she did not slow down. Within weeks, she released a concert film, introduced a haircare brand, dropped her Cowboy Carter album, and launched both a perfume and a liquor line. When fans thought she might finally take a break, she appeared at the NFL halftime show and announced another tour. All of this happened in just 2 years. Even at the height of her career, Beyoncé was never this busy. That is why many people believed Storm's claim that she was preparing for something major behind the scenes.
Part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah, 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 blah. Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyonce is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
Things get even more intense when you look back at what happened around the time Diddy was arrested, and the internet went into full panic mode. During that period, reports started circulating that Jay-Z had quietly met with both a criminal defense lawyer and a divorce attorney. This information came from a well-known industry insider, NT Lawyer, who shared it in a short post that quickly caught attention online. According to those reports, Jay-Z's meeting with a divorce lawyer happened because Beyoncé wanted nothing to do with the growing controversy. Sources claim she was ready to step away before getting pulled into any legal or public mess. At the time, it was said that Beyoncé had no idea about Jay-Z's connections with Diddy until the public began learning about them. Or at least, that is the version her public relations team wanted people to believe. Now, many see a similar pattern with the Epstein situation. Once again, Beyoncé appears to be distancing herself while Jay-Z looks for ways to protect himself. Since they share major assets, including businesses and properties, Jay-Z was reportedly trying to plan an exit that would not leave him financially ruined. Online reactions were mixed. Some people criticize fans for defending Jay-Z too hard, saying he does not deserve protection. Others pointed out that marrying Beyoncé gave him public goodwill for years. Now, with Beyoncé rumored to be in Qatar, many are questioning whether this time she is truly done.